What if YouTube's biggest growth secrets were never mentioned in Creator Academy, never taught by gurus, and hidden right under your nose? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 5 tricks that YouTube would rather keep buried. I discovered trick number 3 by accident and watched a completely dead video get 3 times more reach in just 48 hours. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. So buckle up because we're about to crack the code on YouTube's best-kept secrets. Let's start with trick number 1, the early click-through rate boost. Here's what most creators get wrong. They upload their video, hit publish, and then pray that YouTube decides to show it to people. But here's the thing. The algorithm is watching your video like a hawk during those first 60 minutes. It's making critical decisions about whether your content deserves to live or die based on how people respond in that golden hour. So what do the smart creators do? They don't leave it up to chance. Instead, they manually trigger that initial boost using their community tab, email list, or even redirecting viewers from their latest short. Think about it this way. If you have 1,000 subscribers but only 50 of them see your video in the first hour, naturally, your click-through rate might be decent, but your sample size is tiny. But if you can drive 200 of your most engaged followers to that video immediately, suddenly you have real data flowing into the algorithm. Here's exactly how this works. The moment your video goes live, post about it in your community tab with a compelling hook. Send it to your email list if you have one. Create a short that ends with telling people to check out your latest upload. The goal is to flood that first hour with your most engaged audience members, the people most likely to click and watch. When YouTube sees that spike in early engagement, it starts pushing your video to similar audiences through suggested videos and browse features. I've seen creators increase their first day views by 300% just by being strategic about that first hour push. The algorithm loves early momentum and rewards videos that show immediate promise. Moving on to trick number 2, publishing without notifying subscribers. This one sounds counterintuitive, but hear me out. When you publish a video normally, YouTube automatically sends notifications to your subscribers. Seems good, right? Wrong. Here's the problem. Many of your subscribers might be inactive or not aligned with your current content direction. If YouTube pushes your video to these less engaged subscribers first, and they don't click or watch, the algorithm interprets this as a sign that your video isn't worth promoting. This is where the secret setting comes in. When you're uploading your video, there's a toggle that says Notify Subscribers. Most creators never touch this setting, but you should. Try turning it off for certain videos, especially experimental content, or when you want to test with a more targeted audience first. Instead of relying on YouTube's automatic push to all subscribers, manually share your video with specific communities. Post it in relevant Facebook groups, share it on Twitter with targeted hashtags, or drop it in Discord communities where your ideal audience hangs out. This way, you're getting initial views from people who are actually interested in your topic, rather than potentially disengaged subscribers. The result? Your early click-through rate and retention metrics look much stronger because you're starting with a more targeted audience. Once those metrics prove the video is solid, then you can promote it more broadly or even re-upload with subscriber notifications enabled. Now for trick number 3, the watch time loop, and this is the one that changed everything for me. Most creators focus on getting people to click, but then completely ignore what happens during the video. They don't realize that the algorithm is tracking micro behaviors throughout the entire viewing experience. Here's what I discovered by accident. I was analyzing my retention curves and noticed something weird. There was this random spike in watch time right around the 4-minute mark of a 7-minute video. At first, I couldn't figure out why. Then I realized what happened. Earlier in the video, I had said something like, "We'll compare this method to the advanced technique I'll show you in a few minutes." That tiny callback created what I call a watch time. Viewers who might have clicked away stayed because they were curious about the comparison. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some viewers actually rewound the video to catch what I had referenced earlier, creating multiple views from the same person. Now I strategically plant these loops throughout my videos. I'll reference something coming later, tease a comparison, or promise to connect dots that I've scattered earlier in the content. The key is making these feel natural, not forced. You might say something like this will make way more sense when we get to the final trick, or remember this point because it's crucial for what I'm about to show you. The algorithm loves this because it shows that people are genuinely engaged with your content, not just passively watching. When someone rewinds, pauses, or watches past a typical drop-off point, YouTube interprets this as a signal that your video provides real value. Trick number 4, title swaps based on traffic source, and this one requires you to think like a detective. Most creators write one title and stick with it forever, but the smartest creators adapt their titles based on where their traffic is actually coming from. Here's how this works. After your video has been live for a week, dive into YouTube Studio and check your traffic sources. Are most of your views coming from search, suggested videos, or browse features? Each traffic source represents a different viewer intent, and your title should match that intent. If you're getting most of your traffic from search, people are actively looking for solutions to specific problems. Your title should be clear and keyword-focused. But if most of your traffic comes from suggested videos or browse features, viewers are in discovery mode. They're scrolling through options, and your title needs to create curiosity or urgency to stand out. For example, a search-optimized title might be How to Fix Low Subscriber Growth in 2025, but a browse-optimized version of the same video could be Why Your Subscriber Count Isn't Growing and Nobody's Talking About It. Same video, different psychological triggers. The beauty of this trick is that you can test different approaches. Try a curiosity-driven title for the first week, then switch to a more direct title and compare the performance. I've seen creators increase their click-through rate by 30%, just by matching their title to their actual traffic patterns. Finally, trick number 5, the embed hijack. This is probably the most overlooked growth strategy on the platform. While everyone's fighting for attention within YouTube's ecosystem, smart creators are capturing audiences from completely different platforms. Here's the strategy. Find high-traffic blog posts, Medium articles, or Quora answers that discuss topics related to your video content. Then reach out to the authors, or, if it's your own content, embed your YouTube videos directly into those posts. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just embed the full video. Use timestamp links that jump viewers to the most relevant section. For example, if you have a 15-minute video about productivity, but you're embedding it in an article about morning routines, set the embed to start at the timestamp where you discuss morning habits. This increases the likelihood that viewers will find immediate value and continue watching. External traffic from embeds sends powerful signals to YouTube's algorithm because it shows your content has value beyond the platform itself. YouTube wants to promote videos that represent the platform well across the internet, so external engagement can actually boost your internal rankings. I've seen creators drive thousands of views from strategic embeds, and those views often convert to subscribers at higher rates because they're coming from people actively seeking information about specific topics. So there you have it, 5 hidden tricks that can transform your YouTube performance. Boost your click-through rate in that crucial first hour. Turn off subscriber notifications when you need targeted testing. Create watch time loops that keep viewers engaged throughout your video. Adapt your titles based on actual traffic patterns, and hijack external traffic through strategic embeds. Here's your homework. Pick one of these tricks and test it on your very next upload. I especially recommend trying trick number 2, the subscriber notification toggle, because it's the easiest to implement and can provide immediate insights into your audience behavior. Then drop your results in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love seeing how these strategies work for different creators. If this video opened your eyes to YouTube's hidden mechanics, smash that like button and subscribe for more algorithm-breaking strategies. Remember, YouTube might not tell you about these tricks, but now you're in on the secret. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the platform's hidden features.